Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Linda said, hey, can we see some of your camera gear? Well, yeah. I have my cell phone on a tripod. I have the little Vivitar on a tripod. I have this spare S8200 that I use occasionally. Sometimes I do 2 shots at once, but mostly it's just a backup to make sure I had a camera that was always working when I was out on the road. It's mounted on this ceiling mount, which works quite well. I mean, it's cobbled together out of PVC pipe and various fittings and a clamp to beam up over the bench, but it holds the camera and does what I need it to do. There's the camera on the back of the mount. I have my original Sony CyberShot on the Velbond camera tripod that I bought for my wife's FTV. That was my original camera gear, was a Sony CyberShot. Of course, that's 2 generations ago. I wore out 2 Sony CyberShots. Then, back in the back is the Curtis Mathis. How many of you remember Curtis Mathis? It used to be a big thing. I use this Curtis Mathis, which is a Panasonic, to take Ryan's baby pictures, along with several other cameras and a lot of regular old 35mm handheld camera. I tend to collect things, as you can see from all the tripods and cameras and lighting. Now, Scout Crafter said, you understand lighting. Actually, what I did was I kept getting lights until I could see. Now, some of this stuff works really good, some of it doesn't work hardly at all. Lighting is just one of those things that you try and get as much light on the subject as you can. One of the neatest things is this little drone. Now, it doesn't work outside hardly at all. I mean, the least little bit of wind, it can't keep up. It has like a 15 or 20 second battery in it. So it's not something that you're going to see a lot of shots of. Matter of fact, I've only done 1 video, and that took forever to get the camera shots done. Linda was asking to see the cobbles. Well, I think this is one of the major cobbles that that's the first camera mount that I rigged up to take shots over the top of the lathe. I wanted to be able to take these so that I could actually see what was happening at the tool bit. Now, I had a couple of things that I cobbled up off of the back wall there, but they no longer exist because it was just a piece of 1/4-inch threaded rod attached to a hook, and I'm not going to put it back together again because it was woefully inadequate. It was mounted to the back wall behind the lathe and let me take pictures, and it worked. So, if I had to say anything about camera gear, it would be use what you got. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, look at this. I got a light, I got an extension cord with a bunch of tape on it, I got another light. The only reason I got that extension cord is it lets me turn them both on and off at the same time. And the lights light up this bench. The fluorescent light, that's something that came with the house, and the shop just kind of built itself up around it. And you've seen the LEDs up in the ceiling. A little task lighting here on the bench, and lots of that, because as I get older I find that I need more and more light just to see. Now, I also use my cell phone. I can take pictures with that cell phone, upload them to the net, and send them on to YouTube just directly. So I use that quite a bit. It's also always with me. It's in my pocket. So if I'm out on the road, quite often I'm out on the road, and you see videos of me on the road, it's done with this thing. If, like Linda, you have a suggestion for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.